Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my live stream here in YouTube. We are live once again here in our YouTube channel. Good evening. So we will be doing a live. We will be doing a revision for maths. It's only for maths year 8. Good evening, everyone. I hope that we will have our live stream here in. Oh, sorry. Our live stream here in Facebook will be YouTube. Sorry, not Facebook. Our live stream here in YouTube is for 1 hour, and we will be talking about maths tonight. It's a year 8 revision for maths, mostly on expressions, and we will touch a bit of geometry. Yes. Hi, Colonel Batong Bakal. Good evening. Good evening to you. Good evening. I'm a bit okay. I'm still I'm under medication, but I'm okay. Thanks for asking, Colonel. Medyo okay na po. All right, so we will start off with maths. If you have any question, please do type in your questions in our chat box, in our live stream chat box. If you have any question that you would like to clarify with maths or science. So tonight we will focus more on the revision for year 8. So tonight is a year 8 revision. All right. So we'll start out with a revision on simplifying expressions. So when we say simplifying expressions, the first thing that we have to think of or to be mindful of is when we simplify, it should have same, okay? Same or like terms. Same terms. Hi, Siayi. Hello, good evening, Siayi. If you have any question in maths, Xiayi, you may type in your question in the chat box and we'll try to revise that question as well. Okay, so simplifying expression, it's mostly like terms. When you are asked, when the question states that simplify the expression, that means that you have to simplify it by combining like terms. So for example, if you have x cubed plus x squared plus x squared plus x, so you have to check what are like terms. Like terms are terms that has the same degree of exponent in a variable. So for this case, it's only x squared and x squared that are the same. Okay? So since they have the same degree of their variable and the same variable x squared, then you can combine it. If you do not see any number before a variable, it is understood that that is 1. So x squared plus x squared is 1 plus 1. All right? So this will be, I'll just have to write it here. Make it a very small x cubed plus, since there's 2 of this, so that's 2, copy the variable x squared plus x. So that will be your answer. All right. The second question, you have x squared y plus 3x cubed minus x squared y plus xy squared. Okay. As I have mentioned, when you are asked to simplify expression, it has to have like terms. So what are the same here? What are like terms here? You have x squared y and x squared y. That is exactly the same. However, the terms here are of opposite sign. So that is 1 x squared y minus 1 x squared y. So 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So that means it's nothing. Therefore, our final answer here, I'll write it here on this side, will be 3x cubed plus xy squared. Good evening, Maha Blanca. Okay. All right. I hope it's clear. When we simplify again expression, it has to be of the same term. So, moving on, we have 3x squared plus 4x minus x squared plus x minus 3. So what are the like terms here? The first like terms that we would see, oh, okay. Question number 2, why is it being cancelled? Because it is 1 here and 1 here. So it's the same thing. It's x squared y minus x squared y. So it's the same. It's like 1 minus 1, so 0 cancelled out. 1 minus 1. Okay na ba yan? Okay, is it okay, Colonel? It's 1 and 1. Okay. All right. Wait, let me just adjust my... Okay. All right. So, for this one, this is 3x squared minus x squared. Again, if there's no number before x squared, it's understood to be 1. Okay? So what you do is you just do the operations of the numbers. You just need to copy the variables that are the same. So this is 3 minus 1, that is 2x squared. Okay, follow. And then you have a 4 here, a 4x plus an x. So that's a 4 plus a 1, that becomes plus 5x. And then just copy 3 because there's no other variable that has the same. All right. And to the last example, you have 3xy plus y plus 2 plus 1. Right? So since there's no the same thing with your x, y, and y, so we will stick with 2 and 1. So your final answer here will be 3xy plus 3y plus 3. Okay. All right. So All right, so let's proceed with. Sorry for that. Someone was sending me a message. All right, so proceeding with simplifying expressions when it is division. So when it is division, rule of exponent. Okay, when we say simplifying expressions in terms of division, rule of exponent states that we have to subtract the exponents of the same variable. So let's say, for example, you have a to the power of 3 over a. That will be understood to be a 3 minus 1 as a power. So that becomes a squared. So that means we have to subtract your exponents. All right. So for this case, you do the subtraction with those base that are the same. So 6 divided by 3 will be 2. And then just copy Z or Z because it's standalone. All right. Followed by the next one, you have an example. 7x squared y squared over xy. So since 7 doesn't have anything, so 7 will remain as it is in your numerator. Your x is with a square and a 1 here. So 2 minus 1, so that's x 2 minus 1, that will be an x. All right. And then the same with your y. So y squared, that's a 2 minus 1 in your denominator, that becomes a y. So your final answer will be 7xy. All right. Another example. So first thing that you have to do is find those common base. So this is common, this is the same. So that's 5 divided by 20. That will be 1 over 4. Okay. 5 divided by 20. So there's 1 5 on top. And there will be 4 5s below. So that's 1 over 4. So you don't need to write 1 because it's 1 anyway. Okay. Followed by a squared minus a. That will be a, which is on top. B squared minus B squared will be 0, so you don't have to write that. That's considered 1. C cubed minus C will be C squared. So your final answer will be AC squared over 4. I hope there's no question before we proceed to the next one. Hello, Tokushima. All right. The next part of our revision will be equations. So this is a mix of different types of equation. We have a squared equation, we have a linear equation, we have a quadratic equation, we have a radical as well. So when we do solving an equation, the 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 most thing that you have to remember is that you have to isolate whatever is a known or whatever you are solving on one side of your equation. So for this case, if you would notice, from 1 to 4, it's all x. So which means we have to isolate x on one side of the equation all throughout. Okay? So we start with number 1. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's 5x minus 20, minus 2 equals 23. So the first step is you transfer minus 2 to the other side of the equation. Since that's minus, when you transfer it, that becomes plus. So that's 5x equals 23 plus 2. That's 5x equals 25. And then you divide both sides by 5 so that you will get only x on one side. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So therefore, x is equal to 5. So for number 1, that will be x equals 5. Are we okay with number 1? Paano po nakuha yung... Oh, okay. This one, Colonel. So the given equation is 5x minus 2 equals 23. So when you transfer 2, that becomes... Hi, Ambery. Good evening. So that becomes 23 plus 2. That becomes 25. Now, since you have a 5 on x, you have to eliminate it. You can only eliminate it by dividing both sides by it because it's being multiplied to x. So 5x, you have to divide both sides so that you will remove 5. So 5, that's why you have to divide by 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Okay ba? Are we good? All right. Okay. Let's have another example so that you would be able to follow as well. Practice. So you have 3x plus 11 equals 7. So the first step that you have to do is transfer plus 11 to the other side. So since it's positive, when you transfer it to the other side, it becomes negative. So 3x equals 7 minus 11. Okay, so you'll have 3x. 7 minus 11 will be negative 4. All right. And then since our x has a 3, we just need to divide this both sides. It's always dividing both sides by the number. So divide both sides by 3, you have x equals, excuse me, negative 4 over 3. Uh-oh. All right. So for number 2, this will be x equals negative 4 over 3. Okay? So the next question here is, what if you will encounter with square root? How do you simplify if you encounter a square root on one side of the equation and there is no square root on the other side? So if this would happen, what you do is the opposite of square root is a square. Okay, the opposite operation, or the opposite um, operation or sign for square root will be a square. So what you do is you square both sides of the equation so that the square root will be removed. So you have square root of 2x plus 1 equals 7. You square this. You square. Okay? You square. That is how you do it. If you wanted to remove the square root, especially if the x is inside your square root sign, you just need to square it. Right? So that will be 2x plus 1 equals 49. The square of 7 will be 49. Removing the square root, you will have 49. Then the next step is you transfer plus 1 to the other side. So it will be 49 minus 1. That will be 48. Then you divide both sides by 2. X will be 24. What is this lesson? This is on expression. Algebra. All right, so number 3, our x is 24. Okay, let's proceed to the last question on solving equation. Now, if you will have any equation, yeah, this is in grade 8, yeah. So if you have any equation wherein there is an expression in your denominator, so if you have this type of question, if you have an expression or an equation and you're asked to solve where your denominator has a number or any expression at all, you have to cross multiply it and transfer it so that you will have all numerator. Okay? So this will be 6x squared minus 5 over 7 equals 7. You just need to cross multiply it. So this one will be going up. That is what we call cross multiplication property. So you just need to multiply it over. Okay? So that will be 6. Do we play again? Yes, we will play Jackbox. Yes. So that becomes 6x squared minus 5 equals 7 times 7. So that will be 7 times 7 will be 49. So then you transfer minus 5 to the other side. That will be 6x squared equals 49 plus 5. Okay, so 49 plus 5 will be 6x squared equals 54. All right, and then what you need to do next is divide both sides by 6. I don't have a space anymore, so I'll just move it up. Okay, hope you would be able to follow it. I'll just need to move it up. So 6x squared equals, so the next step is you divide it by 6. Okay, so dividing this by 6, you will get 54. 6 divided by 6 is 1, so you'll have x squared. And then 54 on the other side, that will be, if you know, that will be 9, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 54. So since our x is a square, to remove, we only need to solve for the x. So we have to transfer square on the other side. Again, the opposite of square is square root. The opposite of square root is square. So just need to square root both sides. And then since it's a square root, you will have x equals plus minus 3. So which means x can be positive 3, x can be negative 3. All right, so that is our algebra. If you have any question with algebra, you can always type it in so we can discuss it if we have time. So we covered simplifying expressions and solving equations in algebra. Okay, so moving on. Moving on to geometry. Okay, so in geometry, we will only cover a few of the polygons. I think I only have triangle and good evening, Simply Me. I think I only have triangle and one quadrilateral. So remember that in geometry, we have the sum of angles. We have the formula for the sum of angles, um, sum of interior angles will be 180 times n minus 2. Okay, so which means that if you have a three-sided polygon, like a triangle, this will be 180 because that's 3 minus 1 is 3 minus 2 is 1 times 180. So the sum of your interior will be 180. If you have a four-sided polygon, okay, meaning 4 angles inside, this will be 360, and so on and so forth, by using this formula, 180 times n minus 2. Now, for this case, your unknown is the angle inside, and we know that this is a three-sided polygon. So when we solve this, all we have to do is add all the angles inside, equate it to 180. So that will be, what is wrong? X plus 10, that's the first angle here, plus 2x, that's the second angle below, and then plus x minus 50, that's the third angle, that is equal to 180. Now, since you have learned from your from our previous topic on algebra that we can add, subtract if they are the same terms or like terms. So x, 2x, and x, we can combine them together. So that's 1 plus 2, that's 3, plus 1, that's 4. So you have 4x. 10 minus 50 will be minus 40 equals 180. All right, and then you just need to transfer this to the other side of the equation. 4x equals 180 plus 40. So you have 4x equals 180 plus 40 will be, what do you think? What do you think is 180 plus 40? Anyone who knows? Okay. 180 plus 40 will be 220. And then, since you are looking for the value of your x, you just need to divide all of it. Divide by x, divide by 4. Therefore, x would be 220 divided by 4 will be 55. Questions so far? Thank you very much for our 10 viewers tonight. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or anything that you would like me to create a video for maths and science, please do leave a comment behind. Any question with this triangle? So again, if you are asked to solve for the value of x, all you need to do is identify first what is the sum of the interior of the angles. If it's a three-sided polygon, sum of a three-sided polygon is 180. So you just need to add everything, equate it to 180. And then do the algebraic expression or algebraic equation. How you solve? By combining like terms. All right. Let's proceed to this. I think this is the last geometry that we have. Okay. Now, here we have, I think I'm covering my face too much. So here we have a four-sided polygon. So you have here a four-sided polygon. So what you need to do is you have to add all the sides, interior, angles, add all the interior angles. So four-sided interior angles is a sum of 360. However is the shape, as long as it's a four-sided and it has four angles inside, it will be a sum of 360. Okay? As long as it's not anything weird. All right? So all we need to do is add all these sides. So how do we add all these sides? Simple. 3x plus 2x plus 20 plus 120 plus 2x plus 10 equals 360. Okay? So you just need to write down everything. 3x plus 2x plus 20 plus 120 plus 2x plus 10 equals 360. That's all that you need to do. All right? The next step that you have to do is combine like terms. So what are like terms here? Let me just change the color of my pen. 3x, 2x, 2x. Those are the like terms here. Okay, 3x, 2x, 2x. So 3 plus 2 plus 2 will be 7x. Okay, what's the next like term that we have? So that's plus. I'll change again the color of my pen. 20 plus 120 plus 10. So we have 20 plus 120, that's 140, plus 10 will be 150. So plus 150 equals 360. All right. Therefore, we will transfer plus 150 to the other side of the equation. It becomes minus. Okay, when you transfer, it's always the opposite sign. That's all that you have to remember. When you transfer, if it's plus here, when you transfer, it becomes minus. If it's minus here, when you transfer, it becomes plus. If it's division here, when you transfer, it becomes multiplication, and so on and so forth. So it's always the opposite operation. If it's a square root, when you transfer, it becomes a square. When we say transfer, that means that we wanted to cancel out this operation. How do we cancel out this operation? Is by taking its opposite operation. All right. So you will have 7x. Uh-oh. My pen again is gone. 7x equals 360 minus 150. What is 360 minus 150? Anyone? Can I just write it here? 7x equals what? What is 360 minus 150? You can type in your answer. You don't need to be shy. Official cat. Yes, you are right. 210. Yes, Colonel Batong Bakal. You are right. It's 210. Yes. So 210. Loof AJC. 7x equals 7x or x? Yes, divided by 7. X will be 30 degrees. Yes, Loof, you are right, but don't place 7, only x. Nice one, Official Cat. Yes, Ambery, that is right. Okay, so that is our geometry slay. Yes, you slay, Official Cat. I guess that's all for the revision, unless there are anything that you would like to cover. Yay! Oh, Filza, Slade. Yes. What do you mean by Slade? If you have any question, please type it in. Any question or clarification before we... I, welcome. Any questions so far with... Hi, Hanatan. Good evening. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, we're going to play Kernel in 2 minutes. If there are no questions, we will be playing Jackbox for the remaining 20 minutes of my live stream. If there are no questions, if you have a question, I will be gladly happy to answer them. If I can. If I can. Was all that lesson in grade 8? Yes, these are all grade 8 lesson, but not all. Grade 8 or grade 9, yes, but not all, okay? It's only a few topics in algebra and a few topics in geometry. Oh no, wait. Oh, all right. Thank you. Okay, welcome. Any question before I proceed with Jackbox? By the way, everyone is invited to join Jackbox. This is more of a trivial, fun question, fun game. All right. So if there's none, you could always drop your questions. If there's none, then let me just. Yay! All right, so let me just adjust the screen. Okay. So we will be playing, I think, only one game tonight. I don't think we can play more than one game. Quick flash, right? Ouch. For those who still quick flash, yes. I think we can only play one game. Good evening to our 10 viewers tonight. Thank you so much. You are all invited to join if you would like to join our quick Jobberok. Jobberok the first. Is there Jobberok the second? Jobberok. Soon in the making pa, ma'am, si Jobberok the second. Okay. Jobberok the second. Almoranas. Okay. For those who are watching and just wanted to enjoy the game by watching it, Jackbox is a paid game, and I'm not a paid advertiser of Jackbox, but I just love this game because the thing with Jackbox is that it's trivial, it's more educational than just fun. Okay, that's why I use this just to end my live stream. So if you would like to join, you may join. Just need to go to jackbox.tv in your mobile device or your laptop, and then you key in DZQG and then your name for you to be able to join us. But if you still have any questions about maths and science that you would like Jackbox post, okay? Hell, he loves you. Oh, who is he loves you? Who are these people he loves you? By the way, Quick Flash is more on creating statements or titles. So please do play clean. Okay? Clean, not green. Clean. We're going to start in 1 minute. Hello Tree, Jackbox. One more player. And Sana all love. Yeah, he loves me. Oh, I hope someone loves me. He loves me. Aww. One more, and the ship will be going. In 10, 9, 8, no more. 5, 4, 3, going once, going twice, going thrice, and we go. Let's do this. There will be a bit of a delay, but I hope that you will be able to get it.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's do this. Good-looking group, judging by your names anyway.
Good-looking group, yes.
Round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go.
All right. Democracy at work. Thank you for all our players tonight. Come on, come on. The star, the green. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for dropping by, Carrie. He loves you. I forgot your name and the star.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something.
Come on, 13 seconds. 10, 9. Uh-oh.
Let's see what we're working with. First off, if he missed his shot, Luke Skywalker's backup plan to destroy the Death Star was to blank.
I shoot again.
For your favorite.
If he missed his shot, Luke Skywalker's backup plan is to shoot again. Of course, shoot again. Light the star, the Death Star. All right, Carrie. Happy streaming. Aww. Nice one. Hello Tree.
Next
I
one.
can't answer the question. It's pressuring me.
Sex education test.
So sorry, Karna.
Put in your votes.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe do it during the test day. Test bad. Yeah. Test bad. I don't know. Be honest. Yes, please be honest. You don't know. Yes. But to all students, sex education is always part of the curriculum. Okay. It's clean. You have to understand and you have to know. I don't know, be honest. Jackbox host.
Next up,
whoever that
the
is.
Anti-drug Just Say No campaign should be updated to the blank campaign.
What do you think?
And vote.
Drugs campaign. No drugs campaign. Just say no now. No drugs at all. Okay. Let's just go for the no drugs. Drug campaign is a bit wow, congratulations, Hello Tree. Quick flash for you, Helitree.
Next in the hopper, the title of the ultimate dream job.
Come on, come on.
Vote away.
Ay, big brave guy who saves people from fires, or in your dream. In your dream.
Moving
Nice
on.
one.
Never take a first date to a blank.
Street. Jobarok, you did not answer. I choke under pressure.
And next, what will eventually
Sorry
break
about
up
that,
Alvin and the
Jobarok.
Chipmunks?
What will eventually
It's
break
voting
up
time.
Alvin and the Chipmunks? Old age. Nice answer. Someone is constantly saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Old age, probably old age. Well done, old age. Hell of a tree. Hell of a tree, sorry. Not hell of a tree, hell of a tree.
Your next prompt is, besides counting rings, the other way you can tell the age of a tree is to blank. Okay, vote.
Really? By looking at its texture? Yeah, I would say by looking at its texture, then high is, I can tell the age of a tree is too high. I'm confused. Jobarok. Good job, Jobarok. Big flash, Jobarok.
Round one is behind us. Let's see how you scored.
Yes. Well done, hell of a tree.
It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much.
Yes. Hi, Teacher Britannia. Good evening, all the way down south. Thanks for dropping by, Teacher Britannia. Auntie Britannia. We are on the end part of our live stream. We're just playing to, relax our brains. I wonder as well, Colonel Batumbakal, who is Jobarok Jobarok Part 2.
Time to share. The first prompt is, a perplexing band would be Crosby, Stills, Nash, Young, and blank.
Wild and free. Young and hot.
Pick your favorite and vote.
Who answered hot? Auntie Britannia, next time you come early so that you will join us with our game. Next Tuesday, Auntie Britannia, come early.
Next, forget hamster balls. Modern hamsters get around in hamster blank.
What is this? Balls, yes. I said green, not green, clean. Please please give answers that are clean, not green. Balls, yes, big balls.
Next on deck,
What's balls? I don't know
on
also.
every love coupon says.
What the fine print on every
on your
love
devices.
coupon says, I will always love you. Aww. This coupon is just for advertising, no love. What is that fine coupon that you're talking about? Ellie Tree, congratulations! None of the above.
Next in line, the worst reason to call 911.
Teacher Britannia, you have to
Ready,
join the
set,
game
vote.
once. You need to fill in the blank, complete the statement. To be in an emergency. Class, please check your spelling. It's okay, it's okay.
Coming up next, a new traffic law that really needs to happen.
Okay, what is this?
Time to vote.
Normalized tartanilia and horseback riding. White light to stop everyone. Oh, by the way, for those who don't understand, tartanilia is like the one that is being carried at the back of a horse. Jackbox hose. Well done.
Next prompt. The employees at IKEA hate it when
It's
you
IKEA. Now, hate it when you fart at the
now.
furniture. It's IKEA, okay? Not IKEA. IKEA. Jackbox. Jackbox just said it. It's IKEA, not IKEA. Well done, Jackbox host. Quick flash for you. Congratulations.
Okay, next one. The reason the aliens stopped abducting you.
What do you think is the reason for the aliens to
promoting.
stop adopting you? Fight back because they found someone else. They found some other human species? They found someone else. Congratulations, he loves you. He loves you.
That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores.
Pinagpalit. Yes. That's right,
This is
Colonel.
round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt
You
this
left
time.
me at hello. Okay, let's do this comic.
Finish the comic.
So what's this new thing you wanted to show me? Is that the new thing that he wanted to show? There is that saying, Colonel. Pinasay... Pinaasa, pinagpalit, iniwan. Something like that. Something sort like that. Thank you for our 13 viewers for tonight. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
Time
I never
to take a look.
get...
You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips.
Okay,
Give out your
let's-
gold, silver, and bronze
I
medals
found a
now.
thing called time machine. Uga, ba, can't understand English. Brrr. Uga, buba, ba, can't understand English. Brrr. This wheel is bigger. and he died of dysentery, sorry. Something that is round has a hole. This new earrings of mine, the big round ball that I have created.
Great. Let's see where those medals ended up.
I think I
Bronze.
gave the wrong answer.
Bring
I
out the
think
silver. And now the gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points.
sorry, Jabrock too.
We did it, you guys. Let's go to the scores.
Congratulations! Jackbox host, congratulations! Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. Thank you for joining, by the way, for that fun game. Thank you so much. And that ends our live stream. I'm so sorry if I have to cut this short. Yes, I'll see. Yes, Teacher Britannia. Yes, that was fun. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope that you have learned something. Congratulations. We'll have the prizes next week, 7 p.m. Tuesday next week. I'll see you again for another revision night and some fun games. Thank you so much. Take care. Take care, everyone. Have a blessed week ahead. God bless everyone. See you next week. Same channel, same time, same teacher here, Teacher Maria. See you and good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone. God bless. Thank you so much, Lufa JC. I hope that you were able to understand some of the revision topics. Please do leave a comment if any topics you would like to revise next week. We will be revising year 9 next week. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for the game. We'll have the prizes next week. Not tonight. Bye-bye. Thanks, Teacher Britannia, for dropping by. Bye-bye.